So I just sat here and recorded myself solving the 64 word Wordle variant. And when I finished, I had not in fact recorded myself, but I did solve it. So I might do that again tomorrow, this time with the camera actually on. And in the meantime, I thought I'd do today's Symble because honestly, why not? Let me explain Symble because it's a little bit confusing, but it's also a lot of fun and it's worth learning. So basically, there's two parts to Symble. One is it's a Wordle variant. You're looking for a secret word. You're going to use the clues it gives you to figure out what that secret word is. That's all of the games, right? There are two things that make this one a little bit different. One is that instead of simply turning the letters green or yellow or gray, they give you a series of symbols. And you have to figure out which symbol means yellow, which symbol means gray, and which symbol means green. Once you figure it out, it's consistent across the game. But then when you do a new one, it's a new set of symbols. And apparently, even within the same day's puzzle, everyone gets different symbols. So even if I figure out that a red flower means green, somebody else might have a yellow moon that means green. So that's kind of cool. The other part of it is that instead of comparing your guess to the secret word, and reporting on the position of the letters based on that, it compares the secret word to your word and basically applies it all backward. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to play it, I'll explain what I'm doing as I go, and hopefully it will make sense, and I may add this to my daily rotation. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do like one video that does several games as opposed to a series of shorts or several shorter videos of individual games, because I could do it either way. I like doing these games and I like recording myself doing these games. So let me know in the comments. And again, if there are other Wordle variant games you'd like to see me try on camera, I am more than open to suggestion. I really enjoy most of these and I am happy to support the creators by getting the word out, and I am happy to do them because I find them fun. So, Symble. I am going to start with my standby, which is stare. Okay, so here's what I mean by the symbols, and we actually get all three. One of these means the equivalent of a gray tile, so it could be that there's no S at all. One of them is the equivalent of a yellow tile, so this may mean there is one of these letters in the second position, and the third symbol, I don't know which is which, but the third symbol will be the equivalent of green, so this might mean there is an R in the fourth position in the secret word. So that's the first thing I'm going to test, is whether this green circle means green, by making another word that uses the R in the fourth position, but otherwise uses 4 new letters. If the R stays green circle, or if the green circle stays in the fourth position, I can be pretty confident that R appears in the fourth position in the secret word. So let's start there. That's how I like to go anyway. Now I have to come up with a word that will fit. How about whirl? Like that. Okay, so you can see the green circle stayed in the fourth position, and the R stayed in the fourth position. So whatever letter is in the fourth position in the secret word was the same in both words, which means it's the R. So green circle means green. Now, I got 4 suns this time, so I'm thinking the suns mean grays, which means that 2 of the letters from stare other than the R appear in the first and third positions in the secret word. Basically, it's saying, if stare were the answer and the secret word was the guess, then 2 of the letters in the secret word appear in stare, and those are the letters in the first and third position in the secret word, not in stare. So it's not that there's an S and an A in the secret word, necessarily. There could be. It's that 2 of the 4 possible letters from stare appear in the first and third positions in the secret word. So in order to find out what those might be, I'm going to stick a T in position 1 and an E in position 3, if I can, and see what we find. We already know about the R, so I can test other letters without fear. So I want something like this. Because if I can't think of a word that fits, then it's probably not the answer either. That might not be a great one to do, actually. The other thing is, it could be like that. Although, again, I don't see a word that fits that. But point is, it could still be the S and the A, and they're just flip-flopped. Maybe I'll try the S in the third position, or the T in the third position. Actually, I like that better. Let me try the T in the third position. TR, and I know it's none of the other letters from whirl. So if there's another vowel, well, in fact, I don't know about a vowel yet. If there's a vowel besides the E or the A, now's a good time to check. So if I could do, what about outro? That tests the T in position 3, and it tests O and U. I'm going to do that. Ah, beautiful. So the T is correct. I like that. And there's no O or U, which means I need another vowel, and it's got to be A or E. So I'm going to try E, or A or E in the first position. I don't know what's better. The only other vowel available is Y, so it's... Oh no, but yeah, it could be like that, with the E or the A in that first spot. It can't be the S, because otherwise it would be the green circle there. So that suggests there is no, in fact, it means there is no S in the secret word. This doesn't look like anything, so... Oh, extra can't be, because the A would be... There would be another moon here if there were 3 correct letters in stare. In fact, extra would be 4 correct letters. Oh, there are, yeah. So there are 3 correct. There would be 4 correct if extra was correct. Entry? Oh, entry works. I'm going to try entry. So here we have, if the secret word were entry, and I guessed stare, then is there an E? Yes. So this would be yellow, which would be this one. Is there an N in stare? No. Is there a T in stare? Yes. It's here, so it would be yellow. Is there an R in stare? Yes, and it's in this spot. Is there a Y in stare? No. Okay, this fits perfectly. And it's right. Took me longer to explain than to solve. That seems to be how it is with Symble, though. So if you like Symble, giving it a shout out. You can also make custom ones by clicking on the calendar icon and choosing custom. And if you do that, you can create a puzzle for someone else to solve by putting your own word in. So that's pretty fun. And if you would like to give me custom wordles or symbols, then you can join the Discord, links in the description, and in the GeoJesser discussion channel, you can post me some custom symbols and you might see them show up on the channel another time. I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me.